The alarm rings, it's still dark, your body says, sleep, but something deeper says, rise. For the Stoics, this was not just a habit. It was a discipline. They believed the morning wasn't just about productivity, it was about purpose. A sacred time to claim your mind before the world did. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I am rising to do the work of a human being." How to build a Stoic-inspired morning routine. Let's break this into steps you can apply tomorrow. Wake with intention, not just to the sound of an alarm. Before getting out of bed, ask yourself, what is my duty today? And who do I want to be when challenges arise? Go ahead and say something out loud that grounds you. I am rising to do the work of a human being. It might sound simple, but that phrase, it really activates your identity. You're not waking up just for work, you're waking up to live with purpose. Do not touch the phone. The Stoics protected the mind. Marcus Aurelius didn't begin his day with other people's problems. He began with his own soul. Before you let the outside in, just sit in silence, reflect, breathe, write, maybe read something meaningful. Your phone is a portal to chaos, delay it. Journal like Marcus or Seneca. Marcus wrote meditations in the morning, not to impress others but to train his thoughts. Seneca reflected daily on his behavior, his temptations, and his ideals. Try this. What am I likely to face today? What virtues will I need? How will I respond if insulted, interrupted, or ignored? This isn't just fantasy, it's mental rehearsal. Train the body to match the mind. The Stoics respected the body, not for vanity but for resilience. Exercise in the morning trains discomfort, cold showers, walking in silence, breath work, or just some light movement. Epictetus said, difficulties show men what they are. Train when it's hard, and you'll stay calm when life is harder. Practice silence and observation. Before the world wakes, sit in stillness. Let the silence reveal your thoughts. Watch the sunrise. Not as a ritual but as a reminder. Life continues, the world turns, and so must you. Marcus believed in returning to nature to remember what matters. Let nature humble and guide you. What the Stoics would say to you at sunrise. Marcus Aurelius would whisper, you were made for this, not to sleep in but to fulfill your role, with clarity, dignity, and strength. Seneca would say, you own this time. Before the noise begins, this hour belongs to you. Use it wisely. And Epictetus would challenge you. Freedom is not found in pleasure, but in discipline. Rise and take control. When you don't feel like it, there will be mornings you just don't want to rise. When motivation disappears, when you feel lost, when the warmth of the blanket feels more powerful than your goals, that's when you remember. Discipline is stronger than desire. Identity is built when comfort is resisted. Peace is earned through practice. Don't wait to feel like it. Wake up because you chose to. Because the first victory of the day is rising. And that victory, honestly, echoes into every other decision. 5 morning prompts for Stoic clarity. What will I face today that may test me? What virtue do I want to embody, no matter what? What would my higher self do with this morning? What is not in my control today? And how will I release it? If this were my last sunrise, how would I greet it? Use these daily to focus your mind before the world gets a chance to distract it. Final thoughts. The discipline of dawn is a philosophy. You don't need to wake up at 4 a.m. You don't need a perfect morning routine. You don't need to imitate productivity influencers. You need to wake up with purpose. The Stoics weren't obsessed with routines. They were obsessed with living well. And morning was their practice ground. So tomorrow when comfort calls, rise anyway. Not to be productive, but to be principled. Because how you greet the day is how you'll meet your life.